Hello, my name is Callum Herbert, and under the supervision of Dr. David Nichols, I have been investigating ERP usability through code analysis for my 2021 BE Hons Research and Development project. This presentation will discuss both the poster created for this project and the project on a whole. Using an all-in-one ERP solution offers many advantages over traditional independent applications. For example, ERP solutions are built around a single platform, which greatly removes complications usually associated with moving data between incompatible systems. SAP is one of many well-known ERP development companies and is also one of many widely used. Since 1972, SAP has developed and released many versions of their ERP product line. This project looks into ERP usability using the SAP ERP 6.0 environment released in 2006. However, many of the usability concepts identified in this project are applicable to other SAP systems, both older and newer. There exists a lot of research on ERP usability online. Many of these researchers have made the claim that ERP systems are widely regarded to be difficult to use. The available research indicates that this is an inherent flaw due to the complexity of most ERP systems. This project takes existing research a step further by investigating and implementing a possible contribution which will not solve usability difficulties within an ERP system, but hopefully help mitigate them. This project for study number 1 approached 9 members of an SAP consultancy firm in Hamilton. Of the 9 members, 3 were developers, 3 were consultants, and 3 were regular end users. Each user took part of a one-on-one interview with questions aimed depending on which group they were part of. The idea behind this was to find in a more broad way than just research what issues are currently experienced by users of SAP programs. After investigating program consistency within SAP, it became quickly apparent that there was no standardized design specification for these programs. While there were some basic tools for checking UI alignment and tables modification, there was nothing enforcing consistent user experience. As time was a limiting factor, a scope had to be defined. This project was scoped to look at hard-coded strings and icon consistency within SAP programs. This is the entry point for the code analysis utility. By entering a program name here and pressing execute, the utility will take that program, read all the source code behind it, and pull out any errors. There are no errors for this source code, so let's introduce one. I've just introduced an error into this program. By refreshing program, we can now see that hard-coded string error has come up down the bottom. By clicking on it, it will take us to the error, or the warning. This can be simply solved by replacing the hard-coded string with an alternative replacement, for example, using static text objects. Additionally, there are other features available to developers. For example, double-clicking on the problem will give them a description of what is going on, and developers are able to filter based on multiple programs in their source code. This helps developers find what they're looking for faster. The second user study involved asking the 3 developers from the first user study to evaluate this tool. The developers were each introduced to this tool and asked to evaluate a program using this tool. All 3 participants appeared to like the concept of the tool and found it simple to use in their evaluation. Additional suggestions were recommended for handling special cases of hard-coded strings, which should be taken further in additional developments. The demoed program is not a complete tool. However, it does meet the scope proposed before development. The tool has been designed with expandability in mind, and there is no shortage of functionality that can be incorporated in the future. For example, navigation analysis, ensuring users can navigate the program, any program, efficiently. Time posed a large limitation for this project. While this was partially mitigated by defining an achievable scope, the time required to implement code is often not definite. Although I'm satisfied with the outcome produced, another limitation could be the sample size approach during the first user study. Additional users could have meant more usability issues were brought to light that were not discussed in this project.